the present interpretation of the Satipatthana Sutta by the people who practice vipassana, you see this vipassana method that is taught now comes from the commentaries. And in the commentaries, they say that a person, there are 5 types of persons who become arahant, which is contradictory to the suttas. So that being the case, their interpretation of the Satipatthana is also contradictory to the real intent of the Buddha. Because in the Buddha's words, there is a sutta in the Majjhima Nikaya. The Buddha says, to eliminate the 5 lower fetters, you need to attain the 4 jhanas. In other words, to become an anagamin or an arahant, you need to eliminate the 4, you need to attain the 4 jhanas. So the condition to become an arahant or anagamin is the 4 jhanas. But in the commentaries, they say there are 5 types of arahant. One is there is one who has attained 4 jhanas. There is one who has attained 3 jhanas. This is not possible. There's one who has attained 2 jhanas, also not possible. There's one who has attained 1 jhana, also not possible. And then there's one that has no jhana. And then they use this last one, they call it the pure vipassana arahant. And then they use this to say that you can practice pure vipassana meditation without any jhana. So they interpret the practice of Satipatthana in terms of Kanika Samadhi, momentary concentration, which is not mentioned by the Buddha at all, because it's such a ordinary samadhi. Everybody has momentary concentration. That means you are mindful of one object after another, mindful object of another, which everybody has. So they use that to say you can practice Satipatthana by this way, using only momentary concentration, no need to attain jhana. But you look here, when he talks about the 4 noble truths, let me see, under page what? Okay, page 349. What is right concentration? Here, right concentration is first jhana, second jhana, third and fourth jhana. So how can you practice Satipatthana without the 4 jhanas? Here is very clear, it says the 4 jhanas, isn't it? So what do you think? You think the interpretation that you can practice Satipatthana without the 4 jhanas is correct or not? That's why I always say that it's important to study many suttas. Some people, they just study Satipatthana Sutta and they say, no need jhana. Even this Maha Satipatthana Sutta, I say that you need the 4 jhanas.